What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Planet Coaster. This is episode 6 now on the series. In the last episode, we added this beautiful new concession stand here. It's the same building that we had before. We just moved it over a spot and changed out the shops. We have a Just Ribbon now. We have a Gulpy Soda, and we have a pizza pen. That still doesn't do anything for us. No one really wants pizza, apparently. So off camera, the only addition that I made was we added this little bit of scenery in the corner right here. And I added, not a lot, but a little bit of scenery around the security office right there. So what I think we should do today, and I think I actually mentioned it in the previous episode, we have got to add another flat ride. The queues for all of these rides are getting way backed up, and it doesn't really seem like people are coming out to ride the Scoopty Loopty Hoopty. I'm never gonna get that right. I'm always gonna have to check to make sure I know what that name is. To help sort of bring people out here, I'm thinking we add another ride today. And what would be more perfect with this over here breaking down? 420 Blaze It has broken down. Everyone's going to be exiting the queue now. Where are they going to want to go? Probably over to a ride that's similar, being Ascendance. This is the bigger version of the hyper jump, and I think we're going to add it right in the middle over here in front of the Scoopty Loopty Hoopty pond. So we're going to get this thing placed as close to the pond as we can and as center as possible. I think that's a pretty good spot for it. It's like perfectly centered right in between these two pillars right here. So we'll have the exit be right here on this side and the entrance over here. I'm thinking for the queue itself, it might be a good idea to bring this path out and then start the queue maybe around the outside of here. I don't know what the scenery rating for this queue is going to be. We may have to add quite a bit more decoration. But something else that we're going to have to accomplish today as well is the priority passes. You guys may know this if you've ever played this game, but if you get an information booth, you can actually do priority queues. Unfortunately, a lot of these queues out here are just too dense. There's no way we could put a priority queue in them. However, we do have a couple of different options. This one we might be able to do something, just move a couple of bushes and trees around and do something like that. Teacups, no way. It's jam-packed here. There's no possible way. Well, hang on a second. We could put the priority queue here and then snake it over to the front of the line through there. That might work. But the one that I think is going to be a real winner is over here. I'm thinking we put the priority queue from this corner right here over to right here. Like literally just snake a path through and do things that way. So before we finish our work on Ascendance, let's put in an information kiosk. And what better place to do it than before you even enter the park? So let's get rid of this door here. Delete that. We're going to have to delete this panel here. Now, if we go into shops and facilities, we should have the information booth. There it is. Let's rotate this around. Right there looks like a pretty good spot for it. So with the information booth, we just need a new front panel. We're going to place that one down here. And then we just have to change the color of the actual metal alloy to white, I think. All right, so we'll click OK on that. That's looking good. Now for the information booth, we're going to make sure people actually see this thing. So let's go into signs over here, facility signs. We have a big information eye icon we could put. Otherwise, we have this smaller sign here. I think that looks nice. Or these right here, the informative wall sign. Let's go ahead and put this one above the shop itself. Right there looks nice. There we go. Set advertised destination to right here at the information booth. That's going to allow people to know where this place is. Information 3. Ooh, we can set the information booth to advertise the entire park. Let's do that. That sounds like a really good idea. Select everything, and there we go. 16 out of 50 selected destinations. So right as people come in, they're going to get the advertisement for every single place we have in the park that they can visit. That should work out perfectly. And this Bob dude, he's only going to work at the information stand. We'll just make his pay 150 bucks a month. Make his preferred shop the information booth. We're not going to be able to train him just yet, but that is okay. He is looking good. All right, now what we have to do is sell the priority pass. Now, I have no idea how much to sell this thing for, so I'm just gonna stick with 10 bucks for now. If we can end up increasing the price, we'll definitely do that. But with that done, now we can add a priority queue over here to this ride. Enable priority pass, there we go. Place priority pass entrance. We're gonna do this right over here, just like that. And then priority pass exit. It's gonna spit you out right here. So you get to skip this whole twisty bit in the center. You gotta go pretty much from the entrance to the stairs over here. I think that'll work. Now we just have to connect the path. There we go, that looks pretty good. So people are gonna be able to come in now, go straight to the priority pass and back around to the other side. Go ahead and hit play. Now this should work. I want to see if, I guess no one's probably bought a priority pass yet. Let's see if people are actually going over here and purchasing that. 2% of the people say priority passes are for suckers. 4% of people, what? Should we do 5 bucks then? If we change it to 5 bucks, that might change people's attitude about it. It could also be because we only have one location that has a priority pass. Yeah, everyone is flooding the park now, so let's finish the ascendance. We first have to bring this path out a little bit more. All right, so the entrance for the queue is gonna be right here, and we are going to have this thing snake all the way around the pond here. Hopefully the queue scenery rating is good enough, and we can just run with that, not have to add any more plants or anything like that in here. I'm not really sure how that's gonna work, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? All right, it's gonna come up here, start to curve in underneath these 2 pillars, and it'll connect up to the entrance. We do have to add the entrance first though, don't we? Entrance will be right smack in front of the ride, and the exit will be right smack in front of the ride on this side. Okay, with that done, let's go ahead and add ourselves a path in here. Let's use the normal exit path that we use. All right, that looks good. Happy with that. We're gonna need some bins at the exit. Something else I forgot to mention that we did off camera as well is added a couple of benches, these barrel benches over here. Just added those along the path, giving people a place to sit down if they want to. Some people utilize it, others don't. All right, so let's put a barrel right here and right here. We'll grab ourselves some benches as well. We'll do a bench next to that barrel and a bench next to that barrel. That way people can take a load off. I don't know how this queue is gonna work, guys. I'm super curious, but before we even get there, we do have to recolor this thing and give it a name. So the other one is 420 Blaze It. I don't necessarily want to do another weed joke, but it's too obvious not to. We'll just call this one Super High. I got nothing. My creativity juices are just not flowing today. And we really can't do a priority pass for this one, I don't think. Equal priority pass affects the value of the priority pass. This is high priority. Maybe now that we have this upgraded to high priority, that should affect the value of the priority pass and people will think, okay, this thing's actually good. Because that's our only roller coaster right now. If you want to get on the coaster quick, you got to get that priority pass. Okay, so under sequence, this is where it gets really fun because we get to add a ton of animations here and just sort of pick and choose what it does. So right off the bat, we'll do free fall, then bungee, then shot, then panorama, then bounce, then high pause, add another animation, then low pause, another animation, then hop. That will be the full sequence of this ride. It's gonna be the same as we have over there on 420 Blaze It. Ride color, okay. Maybe it would look cool if we did our 2G colors. So let's try to get a nice light blue, and then we'll do a yellow. Try to get that same pastel pink that we like so much. And then black. Yeah, black looks the best there. We'll leave that black. There we go. Now we just have to change the ticket handlers colors as well. Now we're gonna have to change, oh no. We already have the advertised destination. I was gonna say we're gonna have to change the advertised destination for the information kiosk because I didn't think that we included this bad boy. Oh, we have to test this thing, duh. All right, test dummies, get loaded up. And away we go. This thing goes considerably higher than 420 Blaze It. So that's why I guess we'll call it super high. Still no one using the priority pass. Come on, people. I was already going to the information 3, but the advert makes me more excited. What? This little purple thing makes you excited? Easily amused. Very easily amused. All right, the total guest number is decreasing. Our park management is nuts. Let's check out our staff, make sure everyone is nice and trained up here. Everyone that can be trained is trained, so I guess we'll just have to leave it at that. Let's fast forward until this ride is actually open, super high. Uh-oh, Kamikaze broke down. Time for a little refurbishment then. So if you refurbish the ride when it breaks down, then you don't have to take the ride out of the park temporarily just to refurbish it. All right, I think it's finished. Should be lowering down now. Nice, okay. It is open. Excitement 4. What's the prestige on it? Ooh, that's actually not that good. The Q scenery rating is kind of poor. It's actually very poor. Not at all what I wanted to see here. So we're gonna have to add a little bit more decoration. I'm gonna do that really quick, and I'll see you guys here in a sec. Okay guys, even after making the Q scenery rating 100%, the prestige of this ride is only $650, and I really don't know why. Nothing about it tells me necessarily. I guess the reputation because it's unopened. Maybe once I open it, it will go up. So let's just go ahead and open this thing. It's gonna give it a plus 10% increase just because it's a new ride. So once people start lining up for this thing, we'll see if it's as good as I think it's going to be. So for the scenery here, you guys, I basically did a big ol' case of copy and paste over and over and over and over and over again. But I kind of tried to do it in a way where it's not super noticeable, at least not from the path itself. Obviously, you guys can see there's a ton of repeating plants and greenery, but it doesn't look that bad in my opinion. So I think we're just gonna run with it. Let's fast forward here and see if people start coming over. It looks like people are starting to go into the Scoop-de-Loop-de-Hoop-de, which is great. But I want people to go on the super high. Let's see if these people say they wanna, oh, super high is cheap as chips. Uh-oh, that's not what I want. $650, so let's try 15 bucks. Probably more than that, but let's try 15 and see what happens. The queue looks fast for super high. Yeah, it sure looks that way, but trust me, it's not. The ride sequence takes forever. This ride's awesome. I really think people are gonna enjoy that. It is a little scarier than the other rides that we have. Actually, you know what, 18, because the queue's gonna get pretty full. Still at 650 per, oh, 889, okay, yep. $22. 22 bucks to get in here. But look at that, dude. Queue is filling out nicely. People didn't realize it was going to take 2 years for the ride to complete a full cycle. And the queue is finally getting longer over here for the Scoop-de-Loop-de-Hoop-de. I haven't seen a single soul use the priority pass yet. No one has bought anything from the information booth, which is unfortunate. We may have to add the priority queue over here to this one. So let's go ahead and pause things here. We'll change the time speed back to normal. I want to see if maybe, just maybe, I can add a priority queue to this one. Enable priority pass, place entrance. We'll have to move some plants out of the way, but from here, delete these over here. Let's try to snake the path around here. There we go. All right, that doesn't look bad. Let's move this plant in a little bit. All right, now we just have to figure out a little bit new decoration scenery for this area here. So we'll move that in. Let's duplicate one of these. All right, how is that looking? Is that better? If you get the priority pass, you get to skip this whole U section right here and just go straight to the front of the line. Let's go ahead and enable the priority pass. Place the priority pass entrance will be right here. Place priority pass exit right here. Oh yeah, that is perfect. All right, so we have a priority pass here at 420 Blaze It. We have a priority pass now over at Teabags. We have a priority pass for the Scoop-de-Loop-de-Hoop-de. And I would love to put a priority pass over here at Super High, but I just don't think it's gonna work out the way I want it to. And we don't really have enough space to fit a priority pass over here, I don't think. Well, that's not necessarily true. I think we could. We just have to move quite a few things around. Let's do it. We have a couple of plants that are clipping through the railing, so let's see if we can't change that. That doesn't look bad right there. I think we'll leave that. Delete this ironwood, and we'll move this cactus so it is right there. Okay, so we have a priority queue for this bad boy as well. We're gonna have to edit this, make everything a high priority. High priority there. Over at teacups, again, high priority. Let's play this out. Hopefully people start to buy this stuff. I'd be really, really mad if no one wants anything to do with it still. 16% of our guests say that priority passes are for suckers. Holy crap. This is a lot of people in the park. We have 1,100 people in the park right now, and we have 0 advertisements out there. This is just legit people wanting to enter the park. And I think that only happened because we edited the queue and it spit everyone out. So hopefully they find their way around here, figure out where everyone wants to go. Looks like we got a decent amount of people coming down here. Wow, dude, there are so many visitors here today. This is awesome. I just took a screenshot for the thumbnail for the episode. Hopefully that turns out looking good. Queue over here is looking great. Check in on what people are saying about this one. Everything looks good there. Check out what people are saying over here for Looney Turns, the Scoopty-Loopty-Hoopty. Dude, this one is making so much money for us. $3,900 a month just in our last month's profit. And the queue is starting to get longer, which is nice. It was really short for a long time. Please tell me people are buying priority passes now. This priority pass isn't worth that much to me. It's $5. 6 people have bought a priority pass. 6 people. Oh, here we go. Please buy something. That would be so sick. Customers last month is 0. While we're waiting, we'll change old Bob Widyanto. That's an interesting name. They all got wristbands, dude. Priority passes for the win. Yes, it is finally working. This lady is about to buy a priority pass as well. We gotta change his fit though, so he matches all the other vendors. All right, so people are finally buying priority passes. That's amazing. I wanna see someone use one though, because I don't even know how they work necessarily. Do we got someone coming through this one? Yes, we do. Look at that. Priority pass right there, baby. So I think as soon as the line moves forward, she'll get to go through. I would pay $5 for a priority pass. I don't know about you guys, but getting on the rides as soon as possible is probably the best thing that you can do in any theme park. Uh-oh, Teabags is broken down. That's not good. Let's go ahead and request refurbishment on that. Dang, dude. We were just waiting for that girl to go through the priority queue, too. Oh my god, look at Teacup spit out all these people. Just flooding the streets. We're starting to get a little line, which is good. We'll check in here quick on our food court. Are people starting to buy Pizza Pen? Nope, we're still losing a ton of money on Pizza Pen. Gulpy Soda is just balling out of control at $406 a month. Just Ribbon is staying steady. Hot Dog Squad's starting to lose money. Cosmic Cow Milkshakes is doing pretty well. And Chief Beef is also starting to lose money, but that's okay. I need to find someone with a wristband and just sort of like follow them around, see what they do. All right, who was smart and bought a wristband? Come on. Wristbands, wristbands. Anyone got a wristband? Here we go. So I'm gonna focus in on this group of people right here because they all have wristbands. See if they go into any priority queues. I really hope they do. All right, well, they're getting ribs. That's not exactly what I had in mind, you guys. Now they're getting milkshakes. Sure, I'll wait. I got all day. And now they're going to the bathroom, leaving the bathroom. I feel really weird for just having seen someone use the bathroom. That's a little creepy. Oh my god, they're literally just walking in circles. Okay, finally. Now, once they get up to the priority queue, they should use it. They should walk through it. Yep, they got the wristbands. They're going right through. Everyone right here is going to have to wait because they got priority. Yes, dude, it does work. That is so sick. And they can get on the ride right away. Awesome. Okay, so now we know that it works. That's good. So things are looking good for the park. We're starting to make some more money again. Things are looking good for us. But I do think that is going to do it for this episode, you guys. If you did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment. Help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.